say it all the time and now we can finally mean it. Look at all those chickens. So I'm going to give you a little tour of the wigwam. Here's Ryan sitting in our doorway, fixing our torch for later. It's a bag of firewood because we ordered the fire pit. So when you come in, on the left hand side you've got a bed here. Over here you have quite a sizable fridge which has a freezer bit in, microwave, kettle, toaster. We ordered the pan set that comes with the washing up set, and that was £6 in total. So we've got all the pans and the frying pans and tongs and things like that, and the sets of washing up. Then we've just shoved our bags in.
What?
There's a heater there.
Sorry, just when you want about the tongs.
Yeah.
They've already give you tongs for the barbecue.
Oh yeah,
as well.
you get barbecue tongs out there as well.
So you kind of get like double tongs.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, handy to know in case you end up bringing your own tongs as well, like we did. So we've got loads of tongs. There's a heater there which is attached. You get a bin. Then you've got another bed there, a space there, and a bed here, and a table. Now, if Ryan, my handy assistant, will show. So when we came in, both sides, you see that pillow there, they were kind of like slanted up. So you get two boards which place one there and one there, and you put the mattresses on top and it makes one massive bed. So that's our massive bed for tonight. We've got a Velux window here. We've got a Velux window here, and you've got curtains on everything. So we have, just see there, zooming in, focusing. It's when I put my finger in it focuses out. So up there you can see above the door there's a socket. There's two sockets there. There was one down there as well which we'll plug the fridge into. You've got a light switch for this end, so that does these two lights, and then the second half has its own set of lights. There's hooks everywhere, but the actual plugs, we've got that one up there and just those. I couldn't see any plugs down here.
I can't see more.
So it's quite. So we've just eaten dinner on here, and it was really comfortable sitting on these. The mattresses are really thick, and it's like plastic, like a vinyl cover. So the Ben, he's got his big sleeping bag. We've got ours. Bring your own pillows.
Yeah.
We actually have. I've got a Mickey blanket that I got in Disneyland Paris, so we'll be lining that with that because it's very warm. There's no aircon or anything. And otherwise we're going to stick to the sheets tonight. So
maybe not that one, but may have the R window open by the end of the day.
That's fine. But size wise, it's fantastic. Yeah. We walked past the deluxe wigwam. This is classed as a cheap wigwam, and from the outside the sizes look the same, but I think in that one you get a shower, and they definitely had tables and chairs, like table and 4 chairs. So to me that would eat up a lot of the space. So and you're paying a lot more for that.
No, I think it's just
for the size.
Just to put them on.
To put those down and use a shower block, which is out the door directly across there, and it's private. It's a really big shower room with a door that locks on there. They've got like a mother and child one as well, and they've got like a big family washroom. In the gents, there was only one shower block. Yeah, there's one shower block in the women's as well, and there's a separate family. Yeah, right. Big, just past the men's, there was a big family one. Right. Past the family room, they have a bit where you can do your washing up as well. So all in all, so far, we've only been here a few hours, but it's something really good.
Very worth it.
I can say this for nothing. We are opposite the park, and we are not going to get a lion if they are allowed in the park early on. They're screaming constantly. Think of that.
Man did good.
Ryan made fire. Ryan's very proud. Toasting some marshmallows. Ollie, what do you think of toasted marshmallows? Good. You think they're good?
Yeah, pretty good, aren't they? A little bit higher.
And now we're drinking whiskey by the fire in IKEA plastic cups.
Could we get any more country rock and roll?
Look at him in his slippers. You brought your slippers.
Glamping.
Glamping. Look. There's our little house. It's called States. It's so cute. You're so cute.
Voila!
Adapt, overcome, survive. Making scrambled eggs in a cup. In the microwave, so that we can get one morning protein. And if we just squash that, well, it worked with the bends.
I'll have it.
You do that. Yeah, still get more protein, babe.
Ooh.
It's a mouth breathing kind of day. It stinks of poo.
Very fresh is the word I would use.
I mean, we are on a farm.
Yeah.
We are definitely on a farm. It stinks. So all around the walk they have little signposts. There is like a trail you can do. You can get a map from reception and you can go around and see if you can cross off various animals and leaves or something like that. We didn't do it mainly because Oliver's not really into that. We're more into the signs and seeing what's on them than he is, but it's a really good way to get the guys, get their kids interacting with the wilderness, the wilderness that they're in. It's a really cute idea. And there's my boys enjoying their bit walking. Ready for a picnic soon, I think. Even in the middle of the country, we're representing Disney.
Yeah.
The alien blanket.
Oh, that was terrible.
So watching barbecue pitmasters. MacGyver here, not to be outdone by the two disposable barbies, lifted the lid off the barbecue.
I did.
And put the disposable ones in it, and then we'll put the grill on top. What a genius.
I would not be beat.
Man-made fire. Yeah. Man happy.
Even though it was $3.95.
Man cooking meat.
Even though it was only $3.95 to get a disposable lighter. Didn't want to.
Because we forgot to bring we've got the ones with the big end on, like the candle lighter ones.
I do suggest that you do bring
a lighter.
A big lighter, yeah. Because I wasted many matches.
Nearly full box of matches. We're not having a fire pit tonight. So we only paid for it for one night. But we've got a barbecue tonight, so we don't need a fire pit. This morning on holiday. Just making more breakfast. Quite sad to go actually. It'd be lovely. We should book some extra couple of days now. We really could have got out into Scarborough and go down the beach and that. But you know, it is what it is.
So, our little roundup of Humblebee Farm is that on the whole, you know, it's great. As with all the places that obviously you go on holiday, family-wise or with your partner or by yourself, has its pros and cons.
So I personally struggle with sharing like shower and bathroom spaces. So that was more of an issue for me than I thought it would be. But saying that, those spaces were very well maintained and very clean, so that wasn't what put me off. I'm just not into going through my morning routine with an audience.
The place that we went to, as you can imagine, the land they have is huge. So saying that, we, as you can see from the video, we went on 2 walks, and we did both of them, and we even managed to fit in a lovely picnic as well on the one around. So yeah, it was really idyllic and it was so good.
Yeah, it was idyllic and there was nobody around at all.
Yeah.
So it was very peaceful. We weren't interrupted at all. It was like we were the only people there, which was lovely. The add-ons, which are listed on their website, aren't pricey at all. We found everything was really reasonable.
Yeah.
We even found the farm shop on site to be reasonable for the few things that we got. So normally you go to places and if they've only got the one shop, you expect to pay through the nose. We didn't. Everything was, I mean, we didn't spend much at all when we were away, which was great.
Price wise, we paid £152 for 3 people for 2 nights, which is one of the cheapest summer breaks in the UK that we found when we were spending hours and hours researching. I say we, Katie.
We spent a lot of time looking at different. We knew we were going to do a short break in the UK, so we wanted something not too far away from us, so within a few hours, obviously child friendly, not at a big hotel or anything like that. We did Legoland last year, so I wanted something different this year. And honestly, the prices were looking at £400-500 for a couple of days in the caravan. This was absolutely perfect. It was very easy to find, and the staff and the farm owners were fantastic. When we arrived, we were able to actually order stone-baked pizzas to be delivered to our wigwam, and they were absolutely delicious. They came on, it was like, actually I think you see it go past the wigwam in one of the videos. It's like almost like a quad bike with a bit on the back,
Yeah.
and they were delivering the pizzas out of there, so that was quite novel.
And it was the Monday night special.
And it was the Monday night special, it was.
That's obviously the pluses. Obviously when you go away, there's always a couple of downsides. The one factor was that one morning we got woken up by cows.
Which you can see in the video.
Which you can see in the video, because obviously it's a working farm, and Farmer John has to earn his living, so there is potential for that.
There's potentials for cows to wake you up.
Especially
You might not always get a lion.
Yeah, especially the one Barry, that really deep, kind of like Barry White kind of cow that was just moo.
There was a... It was quite funny.
Yeah.
Didn't happen on the second morning, which is great. So you're right out in the countryside. You're out the way of everything, except for wasps. Wasps were an issue for us. We shared our wigwam with a lot of wasps. Curse you, hot British summer.
Yeah.
I also struggled to sleep on the first night and found the beds very, very uncomfortable. It really hurt my back, but that could easily just be me and not everybody else. So don't make that a deciding factor.
All in all, our grapes were minor and nothing big enough to ever complain about. Like, we really did enjoy our holiday. I know there was a few little negatives about sleeping and vice versa, but we recommend Humblebee Farm for anyone who wants to go away and try out glamping.
So if you liked our video, click that like button. If you really liked it, click subscribe. And if you super duper loved it, click that bell button so we can notify you when we upload new content.
Bye.